Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your Spring Love Tarot Forecast. This reading is going to cover the time frame of March 21st through June 21st. So the months of spring. Let's get your reading started, Sagittarius, and see what's in store for you in the romance department in spring. I hope it's all good things. Heal your wounds, and this is the primary energy from March 21st through April 21st. And now we have love connection, and that's April 21st through May 21st. And then mysterious for May 21st through June 21st. So Sagittarius, we got a bit of a mixed bag going on here. The first part of spring, Spirit's going to be making you aware of some emotional baggage that exists inside of you, whether you're single or you're in a committed relationship, okay? And this could be, if you're single, it's inside of you specifically. If you're in a committed relationship, it could still be your own emotional baggage, or it could be emotional baggage gained during the course of the relationship. Either way, you're becoming aware of it. Spirit's going to make you very aware of it. The first part of spring through March 21st through around April 20th 21st. And the reason why you're being made aware of it is so that you can focus on finally healing it, releasing that energy, and moving forward, because we have love connection April 21st through May 21st. And now if you're single, Sagittarius, that speaks volumes. There's new love, new romance coming in for you. And that's why it's time to wrap up and heal some emotional wounds. Now, if you're a Sagittarius who is single but kind of like dating somebody or seeing the same person, Spirit may be prompting you to work on this, or that person to work on their emotional wounds, because you guys are coming into a love connection as you move through the months of spring. And it, at the soul level, you desire more purity to that connection where emotional baggage does not belong. Now, those of you in committed relationships, it's like you're doing spring cleaning emotionally and spiritually within yourself, within the relationship, because here we are where you guys are coming together really strong and close, and this could just be where you're falling in love again, or the roots of your current bond are going to grow even deeper. It's just the middle of spring is a very beautiful time for all of you guys in regards to love and romance. And now, May 21st through June 21st, we have mysterious. And that to me means a couple of different things. It could be, within an existing relationship, there's just some things on the horizon that you and your partner aren't sure about, and we'll see what else Spirit brings forth about that. Those of you who are single and you have this, new love connection going on, I feel that both of you, even though we're growing close, you're both struggling to be vulnerable with each other, okay, and really let your guards down. So they may be coming off as a bit mysterious towards you, and you may be coming off as a bit mysterious towards them. So let's pull some more cards. Awakening emotions. Deep regret. And look at that's coming out right under the heal your wounds. So you're being awoken to the emotional baggage that exists within, and there's lessons attached to it. So, regret could mean so many different things. It could mean that you regret how you handled things. You wish you would have stood up for yourself better, left sooner, all those different things. You could have regret about that, or you could, have regret for different behaviors of your own, or different things, that you've said and done in past connections, a very specific connection, okay, but you're awakening to it. And those of you in existing connections, same thing. It's time to clean house, spring cleaning, get rid of the old energy. It no longer matters. It's time to evolve and grow beyond that. And Spirit's awakening you to it so that you can heal any emotional baggage. Now, look at that. Look at that. Next out, lessons learned. and our memories. Shift perception. And incomplete. You know, Sagittarius, some of you might actually have a reconciliation going on in the month of spring, just because we have the heal your wounds, the regret, the awakening emotions, lessons learned with our memories coming in with this love connection. Okay, shift perception, incomplete, mysterious, like my mind is changing and I realize I am not complete without you. Okay, so Sagittarius, some of you, this could absolutely be talking about a reconciliation. All right, for you other singles out there, or involved with somebody with no commitment, yep, we're cleaning house emotionally, and it brings us stronger together, you know, mid-spring. And then, you know, towards the end of spring moving into summer, there is something that may be mysterious, but it's all about shifting perception. And, you know, there's a realization within you or the other person in this connection that you wouldn't be complete without each other. So if there's any sort of friction or fighting that causes any disconnection during spring, you guys are going to overcome that and mend that. Those of you in committed relationships, yeah, it's like you guys have really learned, you've evolved a lot in this connection, and now it's time to let the past be what it is. Do the spring cleaning, the cleaning of house mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And you know, what's happened in the past, mistakes of the past won't happen again. There's just this deep recognition of your bond, of your connection, and I only want to be with you. And there's with that mysterious shift perception and incomplete. For those of you in commitments, I feel like there's something about the future that's uncertain for you guys, and there may be some worry or concern, and Spirit is saying there's no worry or concern. Shift your perception around whatever that is for you guys as a couple. You know, it's maybe something that you guys are trying to do together or hoping for, just some uncertainty about the future as you enter the summer months. But Spirit's saying don't worry about all of that. Like, all is well. Just shift your perception and you'll see things differently. All right, let's pull some cards to look at individual energies. Oh, and I'm sorry, singles. Clean house emotionally, because there is a new love coming in, okay? Or a potential reconciliation with somebody from the past. So, meant to be, all things in divine timing. And secrets, things hidden about the past. There's that emotional baggage that we need to work on. Over here we have selfish love, connection for personal gain. That's that emotional baggage again. And hearts reunite, falling in love again. Okay. So couples, you guys are the easiest here. You guys are going to, there's going to be some things that bubble up from within you or your partner about your relationship, your connection, and it's because it's time for you guys to overcome that, to clear out that emotional baggage and evolve to a higher frequency in your love, in your bond, in your connection. Thus, your roots grow ever deeper, and any sort of apprehension about like the future, there's some uncertainty. Don't worry about it. Like, everything's gonna be okay. Like, seriously. And you guys are gonna fall in love deeper than you are now. Singles out there, or those of you who are just kind of, you know, seeing somebody with no real commitment, you know, there is some elements about the past that may be hidden from you or that you're hiding from them. Again, I feel that sense of not being totally open and vulnerable with each other, not because there's like these deep hidden secrets, but you know, what hurts us and harms us, we guard and protect within, and I see a bit of that going on. And it's the more that you can face that within yourself and heal it and let go of those insecurities and the damage caused from past connections, the smoother you and this other person can connect. And the more you are in that space, the more naturally they just start doing that as well. Okay. Now, some of you, there is a new love connection coming in mid-spring, or we are having a reconciliation with somebody from the past, and things hidden about the past. It's like we're gonna talk about things, get it all out there, that emotional baggage that needs to be healed, so that you guys can let it go and move on and fall back in love. So mid-spring, new love coming in, reconciliation, and those of you who are already committed, you guys are, like I said, your bond growing ever deeper. Heartbroken, emotional baggage. There we are. Keys on a ring. Cupid's arrow. Look at this. Have faith. Love coming in. Surprise. Invitation or meeting. And that's right here, mid-spring, where new love is coming in, or we have a reconciliation happening. Lightning. It's shocking. It's sudden. Next is engagement ring. Look at that. And clock. It is time. Yeah, this first set of clarifiers is beautiful. Sagittarius, it's just like the same message repeating in every card that I draw, really, in your guys' reading. It's just as spring begins, there's some old issues, some old emotional baggage that's resurfacing despite your current relationship situation, single, committed, etc. It's bubbling up to the surface so that you can face it and heal it and move forward. And moving forward is bringing about a few different things here. In commitments, it's making you stronger, roots growing deeper. Those of you single, there is new love about to enter your world, or a reconnection coming in. And all of you, there's like this uncertainty about the future, and Spirit's like, don't worry about that. Like, everything happens as it's supposed to. And this new love coming in, I mean, we got Cupid's arrow and lightning. It's quick, it's fast. Your connection moves at a very rapid pace, because here, late spring, early summer, we have engagement ring with the clock. So to me, that engagement ring is like we are getting in a commitment with each other. Or some of you in commitments, maybe you guys are going to get engaged, or you're going to get married, in the summer months. But I definitely see a progression to the relationship, regardless of your current status, like going to the next level, whatever that means for you personally. But it's very positive, Sagittarius. All right, let's pull some more cards. Seduction, coffin, lightning. Okay, so you guys got lightning twice, all right, in the top row and now in the second row, and it says sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So that lightning is happening within you as well as the other person involved in this reading with you. And now we have girl with the snake, love call, and girl talk. Okay, so the only thing that is potentially negative here is the girl with the snake, but that goes back to the emotional baggage that is going to surface as you move into the months of spring. And the reason, again, is look at, we have the coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. So that emotional baggage needs to be dealt with and dissolved so that you guys can move into this higher level of love, of connection, of vibration with each other. And that's, if you're in an existing relationship, commitment, I feel like you guys are overcoming some heavy stuff of the past, and you're just in like a whole new vibration, and you take your relationship deeper to the next level. You know, and next level could be we are finally getting committed, or we're moving in with each other, or we're getting engaged, or we're gonna have a child, we're gonna buy a house, we're gonna get married. Like, it's different for all of you, that next step, because this is a general read. But those committed Sages out there, overcoming, you know, and falling back in love, your roots growing deeper. And don't let the future, there's just, I wish I could grasp it, but I just can't. I've got to be honest with you, Sagittarius, and it's probably because it's general. Like, there's this uncertainty, where you're nervous, you're unsure, you don't feel like everything is as it should be, and Spirit's saying it is, it is, it is. You've got to just shift your perception, and, you know, maybe talk to somebody who's wise or who you can trust. They'll give you good insight. You know, and then those singles out there, we do have the love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. And to me, that's really strong. For those Sagittariuses out there where there's this reconciliation coming. And based on the cards, it's more of like mid-spring to the end of spring, maybe first part of summer, when this reconciliation comes in, because it's like, you know, from March 21st to, I really feel, the end of April, you're working on this emotional baggage and healing and purging and coming into a new perception. And then, you know, by the beginning of May through June, it's like that's when this love connection is happening, when new love is coming in, when you and somebody from your past are reuniting. Those of you in an existing connection really being, feeling very in love and strong and close, going to the next level, you know, during that time frame. So Sagittarius, you guys have a very positive love reading. I mean, look at how many cards I've drawn, and they're all so positive and just telling the same story, is really overcoming the past, which allows love to come in. And it's very strong and sturdy love. And, you know, there is some uncertainty about the future, but there doesn't need to be. Everything happens in perfect divine timing. And I do feel with that engagement ring, maybe some of you, it's like you're worried, you've been in this relationship for a while, is it ever going to go more than this? It is. And it could happen in the spring, or Spirit's bringing that up, saying, you know, it's a mystery when you're going to get engaged or when you're going to move into with each other, but it's going to unfold at some point in 2020, because we do have that engagement ring there. So let's pull some tarot. Four of Swords. And look at that, Four of Swords coming out under this emotional baggage. That's healing, recovery, and renewal. Seven of Swords. Yeah, there are some heavy, painful things that you have to overcome that's happened to you, or just different things that you've done that you really regret, or a combination of both. Now we have the Queen of Swords coming out mid-spring, and this could indicate that this new love connection or returning connection is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this also talks about you, those of you committed, where you and your partner, you're really on the same page. Like, mentally, you have the same dreams, goals, visions. You're reaching for the same thing. Oh, look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Yes. Commitment, offer, new love, reconciliation. It is very, very solid. And now we have the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So some of you, this could involve a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, but this could also be talking about you and your energy, Sagittarius. So it's like all things coming together. See, you, let me just show it to you like this. You and your partner, and now there's going to the next level, getting committed, getting engaged, getting married, moving into a house, having a baby, okay? You and your partner are manifesting something with your love, and that also comes through with this Ace of Pentacles, okay? You and your partner, that's what you're manifesting. You know, it's coming down from the sky. You're manifesting that in your connection. So Sagittarius, that is beautiful. Yeah, and I do really feel a lot of singles out there who are in a commitment with somebody. I see a lot of proposals for sure, just because of this Three of Pentacles, the love call, the engagement ring, and we have shift perception. And this could be, you know, somebody who never thought they wanted to get locked in, tied down, all those things. They're changing their mind because this is a genuine love right here. This is falling in love at its finest, or, you know, growing ever closer in already existing committed connections. And those of you where this is new love coming in, or a reconciliation with lightning, it takes you both by surprise, okay? It really does. I feel like it happens quite unexpectedly. Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming. So singles, it's coming, it's there. It's going to be beautiful, and I feel it moves very quickly. So important not to ignore the emotional baggage, the insecurities. Just, you know what your patterns are, you know what your negative thoughts are, you know what you fear within in regards to love and romance. It's from, you know, what you've been through, and it's time to face that head on. There's meditations on YouTube, there's Reiki, there's all sorts of different things that you could do to help you heal those emotional wounds and release that emotional baggage and come into the understanding of what it was all meant to teach you, and you grow beyond it because we have lessons learned. So it is time to shift out of the past, embrace you know, the present and what the future has to offer you. It's just beautiful. The past is the past. It doesn't matter. You're in a new energy. And it's just, I don't know, I don't really have anything negative to say about your guys' reading other than working on this emotional baggage. Some of you, it's so your relationship can grow stronger and go to the next level. And for others of you, it's for love to, you know, finally come in, or for you to reunite with somebody, okay? So Sagittarius, those are your love messages. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.